Here's Tampa General Hospital Loggerhead Triathlon is this weekend. CBS12 News is proud to sponsor the event. We've got our very own Jen Collins, who is competing this year. Jen, I'm very excited to have you here.
Yeah, my first time doing this triathlon. Not my first time doing a triathlon, though, but I'm really excited.
Okay. Yeah, well, let's learn all about it. We've got the president and CEO of the Palm Beach North Chamber of Commerce, Noel Martinez, here with us. Noel, it's always great to have you here.
It's so great to be back here with you guys. Thank you so much for having us back.
And this is a great event. You know, can you give us a little bit of background about how it all got started?
Yeah, so this is our 38th year doing it. We are the longest standing triathlon in Palm Beach County, right? The triathlon is basically a run, bike, and swim race. 450 athletes, right? It's produced by the Palm Beach North Chamber of Commerce, and we do this in partnership with our friends at Tampa General Hospital, who's an amazing partner. They've been the title sponsor for this event for over 7 years now.
Oh, wow. What goes into putting on an event like this here in our area?
Oh, it's a lot of work, right? It's a lot, right? A lot of work. First of all, you start with working with the county and our local municipalities to help us put all that together. We need tons of volunteers, right? We need people to help greet and sign people up. We need people at water stations, but it takes a year. Like, you know, on Monday morning, we're already planning for next year's event, so tons of work.
Well, and you get the people that come back and do it year after year after year. They always want something a little fresh, right? A little something new, you know? Right?
Always.
So is there something new that you got for us this year?
Yes. So we partnered with our friends at the Bronco Wild Fund this year, and we are going to do, with the South Florida Ford dealers, we've got all kinds of fun activations there. We're actually giving back to 2 local charities this year. Our friends at Loggerhead Marinelife Center and Jupiter, the Friends of Jupiter Beach. We're donating back to them. We've got some beach cleanups planned out, and we even got a new category this year too. It's called the Aqua Bike category. So if you are nervous about the run and you don't want to run, you could do the bike, swim, and then bike again. So different new category. You got to mix things up, keep it fresh.
Yeah. And you said there are a lot of people who do this triathlon as first timers.
Yes, we are very first-timer friendly, right? Yeah. So this is a sprint triathlon, so it's a little bit shorter than your typical triathlons. So we've got an amazing first-timer program. We do a seminar the day before, tonight, actually, matter of fact, we're doing a seminar. And then we have like a wave just for first-timers, right? To make sure that they feel comfortable, they're not competing with these professional triathletes, because we've got some people that are like really, really good at this. But people like you and I can do this, man.
We can't. You sure?
Anybody can do it.
Yeah, so it's very exciting. You know, I think because it's less than a mile swim, right, in the ocean, which does kind of, that's a little bit more palatable than when I think about doing like a big triathlon.
It's still a lot, right?
Yeah, right.
So it's a 3/8 mile swim, right? Then you got a 13-mile bike run, a 13-mile bike ride, and then it's a 3.1 mile run. So it's doable. I mean, it's not going to be easy. You've got to train and you got to be ready to do it, but it's we could do it. Man, we should sign up.
You got to practice those transitions, because when you're getting from the water onto the bike, it feels like a weird transition into that. And then when you get off the bike, your legs feel like jelly at that point, and then you got to start running. Yeah, so it's so much fun though, because you're competing with yourself at the end of the day. You're like, how do I make this into the best experience that I can do? So the swimming though is always something, because you're sitting there, you're shaking, you're like, oh, we're about to start a race right now, but I got to jump in the water at this point.
Well, it's pretty amazing, right? So imagine like hundreds, 450 people just waiting right by the beach, and then you jump in waves. So there is like 100 people at a time jumping in the water, swimming right on top. We were just talking about it earlier, right? Like, you might get kicked here and there, you might get swarmed, but it's intimidating. But it's a lot of fun.
Is it too late to register?
No, it's not too late to register. So you can register. We got till midnight tonight. Just go to loggerheadtriathlon.com. You can still register tonight, and we're always looking for volunteers. Great. Right. So we definitely need a ton of people. So please, if you have nothing to do tomorrow morning, want to come out and really be inspired and have a blast, go to our website, sign up to volunteer, and we could use your help.
And of course, magic question, as always, is what is the weather going to be like for our big event?
Yeah, of course, the biggest question will be, how will the water be like, with the waves and everything like that. Of course, when it comes to the triathlons, they make it, you make the decision the morning of, so whether it'll be a swim or if they'll transition that into a run, bike, run. But as we talk about the forecast for this weekend, it is going to be sunny, dry to start off Saturday morning. So really comfortable. We do have, of course, that elevated threat for rip currents across the area beaches. If you are planning to go to the beach, whether it's tomorrow or through the weekend. But here's a look at the forecast for the Loggerhead Triathlon tomorrow there at Carlin Park. Temperatures in the upper 70s through 7 and 8 o'clock, mostly sunny conditions.